Stop. Welcome to episode, don't tell them, 79 of the 2 Minute Warning.
Why am I writing it down? I already know.
Today we're looking at the Philadelphia Eagles, a team that's sitting at 3-4-1, leading the NFC East. Jay, what is this team going to be able to accomplish in the playoffs, assuming they make it? Because if they don't win the division, they will not make it.
I personally think Carson Wentz gets a really bad rap. I mean, obviously he's not.
I think that's because he's bad. I think it's because he's bad.
I think it's pretty bad.
Yeah, exactly. Obviously he's not performing excellent this year, but I saw a bold take. I think it was from First Take or something like that. How many other quarterbacks would be doing great in his position? I mean, he lost his star tight end, Zach Ertz, which was pretty much receiver number one. He lost Dallas Goedert, and he's relying on the old man Desean Jackson to still run.
And Alshon to goat Jeffrey.
And to run a 4-3, and then Alshon Jeffrey, who can't catch the ball, is a great receiver, but he doesn't have hands, so I don't know if he is a great receiver. And really, that defense isn't much either, so I find myself defending Carson Wentz just because I don't know. He doesn't have the greatest team around him, so I can't blame him that much.
Answer the question. Are they going to win this year in the playoffs?
If they can match up, they will be the 4th seed, so they'll play the 5th seed. If they play anyone with the Rams, I know they'll lose. But I think if they play Jared Goff, I'm taking Carson Wentz over Jared Goff any day of the week. I would have drafted Carson Wentz over Jared Goff in that 2016 draft, I believe, who went number 1, Jared Goff, number 2, Carson Wentz. I'll take that, the same bet in this playoffs this year. But if he plays Tom Brady, if he plays Drew Brees, if he plays Kyler Murray, the Eagles are going to lose first round.
I agree with that. I, however, do not agree with your opinion on Carson Wentz. I think he is very bad. A 12-12 touchdown interception ratio, I think, is just terrible. I think that they drafted a great quarterback with Jalen Hurts and that they should give him a shot soon. I think he'll do good with that offense. Maybe. But I think that he'll give them a better chance at winning. Carson Wentz just isn't looking too good with a 51.1 QBR. So I don't see them winning any playoff games, but I do see them winning their division. They beat everybody, but I think the Washington Redskins, Washington football team. So I think they'll win it and lose first round.
Yeah, I think the only chance that this Eagles team has any chance of winning games in the playoffs is if Carson Wentz gets injured and they somehow get Nick Foles back like they did 3 years ago, because he's the only reason that they did anything that year in the playoffs. So realistically, no, I don't have any faith in this Eagles team at all. Carson Wentz, in my opinion, he's just not a good quarterback. His stats obviously are not good, but that means one thing. But when you just watch him play, he misses open receivers, he makes bad decisions, he throws interceptions. He just doesn't lead the team very well. And of course, when you look at the teams that they're most likely going to play, assuming they win the division, which I think they can do, I still think they're the best team out of that division. Maybe a close second is Dallas, but I don't like to say Dallas is going to win anything because they probably won't. Anyway, between the Rams, the Bucs, and the Cardinals, they're 3 most likely candidates of who they're going to play in that 5 spot. I don't think they can beat any of those teams. Like you said, their best chance is Jared Goff and the Rams, because I think that's a team that's hard to predict what they'll do. That's in a similar position, but they're still a better team than the Eagles. So, short and sweet answer is this Eagles team is probably going to get another playoff berth, which I don't know how many years consecutively they've made it by winning that division, probably 4. So they'll get their appearance, but they won't get any wins.
Yeah, it's actually kind of surprising. As least help Carson has this year, it's actually kind of like the healthiest he's been, which is actually really surprising. Anytime they hot streak, he just kind of tears his ACL, breaks his ankle, something with his knee, I don't know.
Yeah. Or
Jadeveon Clowney's on the field. But really, I'd still, again, if you put anyone behind center of the Eagles, I just don't know if they're going to do much better. Even Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, they might have a positive record, go from 3-4-1 to maybe 5-3, but really, no team that has that Eagles roster around them is going to do any better than a first-round exit, in my opinion. Carson Wentz is doing as good as he can. I'm a fan of Carson Wentz, like I said, and I still got them beating the Rams, but other than that, they're not going to do anything in the playoffs.
Yeah, not much hope for the Eagles.
Sounds good. 2 minutes.
Good morning.